Hi, welcome into the channel and thank you so much for tuning in. Today I want to talk about women. We have to put ourselves first. Now, let me make some disclaimers. If you have a newborn baby that requires round the clock care, I'm not speaking to you because that baby's needs, yes, sometimes they may have to come before yours. But if you do not have children, or if you do have children, but your children are of older age, they're able to do things on their own, then I am speaking to you, right? Women are taught that we have to spread ourselves so thin. And the moment that we say no or we want to put ourselves first, we're going to be called nasty names or you're selfish, you're not kind, and you're not mean. But the truth is, putting yourself first is not a bad thing, actually. Now, let's get some order, right? I'm talking about God is first. If you are a believer, then yes, you need to put yourself first, because if you are not good mentally, right? Your mind, you're not good spiritually with God, you don't have a relationship with God. And if you are not good physically, then you cannot be good to anybody else, right? Matter of fact, you're going to be running on fumes, right? You're going to probably even develop all types of sicknesses and ailments because you are not focusing on yourself, right? We have to do things as women that fill us up. Not only that, sometimes we just need a break. We need time to ourselves to recharge, to rethink, to refuel, and that's okay. We don't have to be the martyrs, right, at our own houses, or even the martyr at work and try to carry everything on our back like we're strong super soldiers. This is not our job. And just because people come to you and try to make things your problem, they'll call you, oh, such and such is struggling with this. Can you do this? And all in a frenzy? No, you don't have to do it. Especially if you do not feel led by God, do not do it, right? Inserting yourself in places and spaces that God did not grace you to be in. This is how you will get yourself toe up, because you are operating without God. He never told you to take that on. And women, we have to stop thinking that we can fix everybody. It is not our job to fix everybody. Are we called to some? Yes, maybe, but we're not called to fix everybody. That is not your job. So sometimes say no, right? It's okay, especially if you struggle with people pleasing. As an ex people pleaser, when I used to care about what people thought of me, when I would say no and I would feel so bad, like, oh, I know I should help them. I feel so bad. Now I'll be like, nope, can't help you, especially if, I just can't do it. Or sometimes I don't want to do it. And now I can care less. I don't think about it one iota what the person thinks about me. They can call me bad names behind my back. They can talk about me. They can throw me under the bus. I don't care, right? I had to detach myself from how people feel about me when I put myself first. Because when you are putting your other people first and you're not putting yourself first, then this is when you start getting feelings of resentment. This is when you start getting mad. They take me for granted. But the truth be told is you put it on yourself, because you can say no, right? And yes, sometimes people are selfish. If you're going to keep putting yourself out on the line to help them, to be there for them all the time, and they don't reciprocate that, then you get what you get. You have to be able to gatekeep your own time. You have to be able to gatekeep the people that are around you. That is okay. We don't have to try to acquiesce to everybody's needs and desires. That is not your job. That is a job for the Lord. That is a job for Jesus, right? They can go to him. They're not going to perish because you didn't help them, right? And that again, it's not your job. So put yourself first, whatever that means for you. I'm not saying make terrible decisions. I'm not saying be irresponsible. I'm saying there's times when you need to recharge as a person, as a human being. Women, we are so attached to who we are as people, meaning I'm just a wife, I'm just a mother. But listen, you were more than that before you became a wife. You were more than that before you had children. You are still your own person, and you need to do things for yourself. So it's okay to take a break. It's okay to do things that you enjoy by yourself. It's okay to just take a nap, because even sometimes we feel guilty for taking a nap. Like, oh, well, I mean, I should be doing something. No, if you want to take a nap, take a nap. And don't let people who are so used to scrounging, right? They are so used to lack and scarcity that when they see you take a break, they try to make you feel like you lazy. And if you know you're not a lazy person, then that shouldn't even affect you. But people, when they see you taking a break, they see you living a life with ease, where you're not struggling, where you're not being overly masculine, you're not trying to take on the world and bear all and be all, they will make it seem like that's a problem, especially them older aunties and uncles and cousins, because they came from a life of struggle. They feel like we have to struggle, right? And when they see a woman like you who doesn't have to struggle like they did, they get mad and try to shame you. See, because I mean, in my generation, we did this to the sweat of our brow. That was y'all. This is a new generation, and we can do a lot of things with ease and flow. So remember to put yourself first today. In all things, you want to have balance. So thank you so much for tuning in today's video. I hope it was helpful, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.